Welcome back. We're gonna put in some Max Payne 3.
This place is great. Really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in. Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely.
Rockstar Studios production.
Now, like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously. Definitely doing my style. Panama. Hoboken, I guess. Now, if I'm honest, I just got kind of bored.
So grab your favorite drink,
Once in a
water,
while,
coffee,
time.
beer, whiskey, I don't care, whatever.
Right. It wasn't doing me any favors.
I'm drinking pop, so yeah.
Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited. Really. I really need a new start. I think you're right. I think I am gonna like it here. It's certainly ain't New Jersey. It's my new life, just like you said.
Let's rock and roll.
I can still do the job. What am I going to lose? Apart from the weight. Very funny. Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk.
There we go with Max Payne 3. Fuck yeah. Sam Hauser was on this and Lindsay Benzie. But they both of them left Rockstar, so eh, subtitles on audio, audio, turn down the music. Oh, story. New. Let's rock and roll. This is fucking awesome.
So I guess I've become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Someone ran a clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about America. We understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you paid for. And these chumps paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping a poor young thing my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working with protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seem to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey,
What's the cocktail?
Scotch. Never miss my drinks.
At least none will do.
Something like that.
Man, that's how Bella is made.
Yeah. Extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really sweaty.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man.
All right.
Like, this place is a nightmare. There's got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy
Fuck yeah.
magazines or
Party
body
on,
bags,
bitch.
depending on how
Yeah.
their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
I don't know. That guy next to me. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big gang cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
Who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tommy tucks and cock implants. Ah, look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
This is where European education and the coke habit is the drinking part of what life.
It's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Blanco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and a younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. The guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue. a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
There. Got the car?
Sure,
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
it wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I said I would protect the girl. I hoped I had. I lost my edge, along with everything else. It's time to choose a nasty fall or a bullet to the head. That was the boss lady, only this time she wasn't calling for more liquor in her cocktail. It wasn't the time, and I was still a little rusty. But the tune was coming together. Just as this new start of mine was about to come to a shuddering halt. Thank God for globalization. Trashy magazines and pretty trashy people. I just hoped I could keep them out of the crime section. She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped not about to be thrown off it. Sooner or later, I'd have to go out there and see what was happening.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let it go! Let it go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity, drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Tranquila! Us with them, sis. Nice work. Now you get ahead?
How's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man.
Fine. I imagine the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Where is he?
get started. It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys wanted the boss alive almost as much as I did. The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate. They weren't waiting on my say-so. I had to move. Great thing about being famous as well as rich, the bad guys know who to kidnap. Fucking rattling with gunfire. Was I too late? Mr. Bronco! Rodrigo was in the van. Maybe it was time to let him out. You're okay. You're okay. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. Come on, baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's like...
Hey, essaye aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça
some pulse.
Fuck.
Did good, Max.
You say so. What looks so good?
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Comando Sombra are dead.
Yes. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police, not the normal cops. I know this stuff. Everywhere politics. Shit, actually kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how. And with that, I guess I was ready for bed. A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferreting the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you. Sorry, what was that? Oh, I say we can do our Spanish, man. Oh, we're still here. Hey!
Thanks to you, Max.
What's your name, my baby?
Oh, yes, myself. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your skin. Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister. Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works with Mandela. She's the big sister. What did you hear, Baba? More bodies turned up when people went missing. But it's horrifying.
Someone say about you.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. It ain't the whole town, man. Hey, here we are. That was love this place. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working too hard. Like ordering each week, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
It's pretty funny.
I haven't seen him in a while. That's the discussion. My God, Egypt. You know Anastasia? Oh, yeah, I know.
second bet. Why didn't you see me there, man? I love you because you do best. Groucho. Fuck you. How would you leave this being any good? You good when you be in Barcelona, Milan, you couldn't make it in Germany. Now it comes back here next fucking royalty. How would you do so? Nah, just give me a bottle of champagne. This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people. Fucking slum. Yeah, it's cool with me. What's that? Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. You fucking do it. Like what? What do you do about life? Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, you guy. Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, it's the people. Fuck, the people get me wrong. I think I know what I'm doing. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga! What's your name, man? Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Fuck yeah! Here we go! Showdown! Yeah! All hell is gonna break mother loose. Oh!
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hope I can get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time. I knew if I didn't get to the girl soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toes. Damn it. This was useless. I'd been drinking since breakfast, and I'd only gotten up at lunchtime. I had about as much chance of finding them as I did of waking up tomorrow full of the joys of spring. I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time. The doors. Be another way out through the VIP lounge. Rich fools love private exit. It was your typical trendy hellhole. A playground for the overpreened and undernourished. Sushi and house music and vodka. A place you don't get through the door unless you're rich, beautiful, or, in this instance, it seemed, a heavily armed psychopath. Poor bastard's name was Claudio. I found out later he was a pretty big shot soccer player for the Galatians. Some yearly superstar just back from Europe. Usually scored goals, scored girls. The only box he'd be getting into now is the one he'd be leaving in. I remembered there was a patio upstairs, but the only thing I'd managed to clock in that place was the smoke.
Hey, so fellas, favorite bodyguard, how's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanni and Fabiano.
What? Jesus, Max, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We need a way out of here. I'll go find out. Get up, get up. You can't stay here. You two lock this door behind you. Get everybody else out of here. Come on. Son of a bitch. There's another delay I didn't need. This wasn't looking good. I almost lost the boss's wife once this week. Now I was giving them two for the price of one. If I was going to lose the boss's wife and sister-in-law, I might as well do it medicated. All this unfinished business, and all I could think about was my unfinished scotch.
Don't shoot, por favor.
With American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Andrew Stickler. This is some place, huh? They told me it was a little fresh, but I wasn't expecting things to be quite like this, you know? Oh, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen husbands who just saved their wives on a gunfight in a disco. You were a cop? Yeah, just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. I got a girl in college in Wisconsin and a boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
No, that's all right. Sounds nice. Listen, you stay in here. Don't be here.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Happy, healthy ex-cop. Give me a break. It looked loud and expensive enough to be Fabiano's. Her fashion sense didn't leave a whole lot of room for imagination. Let alone food. The girl sure knew how to draw the eye. Maybe that was the problem. But at least I was heading in the right direction.
Shit!
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents. I had no choice but to keep pushing forward. We were still alive. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gate crashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing it right. This wasn't the time to be second guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them. They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the route before Giovanni and Fabiano left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it. What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by some psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple more seconds and I'd given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Come on! Jesus, Max, you can't leave me alone for 5 minutes. What the hell happened in there? They jumped us.
Excuse me.
They grabbed the girls. Marcelo. But he's here now. Don't worry about me, homie. I'm just guy paying you lots of money to protect the animal you're freaking. Bet your ass I was. You try standing there for 5 minutes solo. Hey, hold up. Oh, here they are. Hold up. Quick, get out. Crazy. Get this lever. Max, you gotta do something. Come on. Get your license right there.
Kidding me? Let's go. Got a fire. Boom. Block for fire. Yeah, we got that mofo. Oh, boom.
Stay up. Somebody I see her.
Motherfucker!
Stay inside, Passos. Get us down there. Right. We're heading behind the back.
Fuck yeah. Oh,
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never was. They should pay more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
I need to find Giovanni. Let's rock and roll. Let's go. Okay. Can't go that way. Okay. Fall down on your buddy. That's right. All right.
This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards. He approached everything with about as little preparation as I did. Maybe that's why they got him. It was Giovanna's necklace. I had to hope the rest of her was still intact. I had already wasted enough time. If I had any hope of saving her, I had to move.
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Max! Over here! What's happening? Where were you? What do I look all right?
We're gonna get you out of here.
Jesus. Is he okay?
He's fine. Right there.
It's cold.
Giovanna!
Dude,
Giovanna! Hey!
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
You okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passo's was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
Well, what choice do we have? We have never paid our ransoms before. But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
You don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. You don't know that. Much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them. You don't know what I'm saying.
What do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? I think this country's not easy. You can see that. Try to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes.
It's probably that street thing between you and I.
Well, I know how to try to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. Linked to the drug business. What have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody knows I was drug my wife back.
What do you take the money to?
All right.
What's he say? Open the bag, show me it's full of money. Depressa, porra, depressa.
Easy, pal, easy.
Let's go, Max.
Apparently, someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, but I was next if I didn't get off that field. Bullets came from long range. They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
Okay?
Yeah,
All right. Let's go. There's gotta be a first aid kit around here somewhere.
I've been shot more times than I could remember, but this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me a message, trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast.
Let's go.
At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
Come on, man, let's go.
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He was bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on. I think he went this way.
Let's go.
So this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
No shit. Gotta lean against the wall.
Hold on. Wait there a second.
Oh. Looks like I missed all the fun.
You see there, Grandpa? Come on. Getting flashbacks to that wedding you worked in Aruba.
Back to the good old days when I thought I might actually like this job. Dumb sport.
Careful, my friend. It's blasphemy in this town. Okay, bro?
Never better. Whose idea was this anyway?
Yeah, I want. Is it bad?
A lot worse.
Here. There we go. Let's see what's going on.
So what now?
Make sure the right clowns get the money.
How do you think that was? Trying to get Chris for a wine and cheese party.
I have no idea. This is Sao Paulo, brother. Could be anyone.
Anyone with access to high-powered sniper rifles, trained killers.
That's pretty much everyone.
Great. So we're now Einstein.
I guess we give these Comando Sombra their money. Make sure they know we did not try to trick them otherwise. Fabiana, she will come back with some full shit. Come on, come on.
Come on, move.
Mr. Victor Bronco. For all his friends in high places, he had just as many enemies. Passos had done a good job with the bandage, and an even better job with the pills. I couldn't feel my arm anymore. I couldn't feel much of anything, which was the way I liked it.
What are you waiting for? Let's go. Come on, keep moving.
The people of Sao Paulo lived and died this game. That day or most.
Come on, bro. Let's get out there.
So what am I, a button pusher?
Yeah.
You're so good at it. Good job. Just another day at the office, huh?
Should have known this wouldn't end well.
Ah, begin well. It's hardly a textbook hostage exchange.
I guess I must have skipped that place. Okay, come on. Let's go.
How's it going?
What do you got here?
You have the money?
No? What do you like to tell us what the fuck is going on?
Heads up. Here comes friends.
He wasn't supposed to kill him.
How's it going?
What do you got here?
Money?
No? What do you like to tell us what the fuck is going on? Seu filho da puta. O que aconteceu lá embaixo? Quem nos atacou?
Heads up. Here comes friends.
There we go. No. I should try this. Okay.
How's it going?
What do you got here?
Money?
What do you like to tell us what the fuck is going on?
Heads up. Here comes friends. Something tells me we're heading in the right direction. It suddenly hit me that this bloodbath was probably being recorded in HD. The relations will be making more than the sports pages tomorrow morning.
Come on, let's move. Time, man. Let's go. We gonna do this?
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shit.
All right. I'm going to end this one here.